I know that this isn't the kind of thing that most people would particularly care about, but I think it's pretty nifty. It's a little god detail. Remember how I mentioned, man, that beard, I slept on it and it's asymmetrical. No, that's not the thing. I had a little delta 8 there. Is how the sin repenting works. Like, where does the sin go? And this is the interesting thing. You see, this world is connected to creation by a number of conduits that supply a holy lucre to its structure to maintain it, because a certain amount of holy lucre is necessary to maintain structure. Now, in all of the higher echelons of existence, every bit of structure produces far more holy lucre than it requires to maintain. But this world is producing none, so it is a money sink. So that gets cut off. How? The channels are severed. With what? The sin. The sin is introduced into the channels as a disruptive force. And so the sin also gets carried along with the universe, away from creation and into the evil, or the empty, or the hungry nothing, which then devours the world and all of the sin that is within it. And that's the primary representations of sin, and also all of the sin that was ejected from the saved. Now, there's still some sin in the unrepentant sinners, but they don't get chucked into the nothing. They just get their little time out to live out their fantasies until they're tired and they're done. And then, bada bing, bada boom, next universe begins. It's all pretty cut and dried. I'm a seasoned and experienced deity, as you might be able to tell from the excessive wrinkling. Some guy said, "What are you, 36?" 43. That's in human years. My age in any kind of meaningful sense, I mean, it couldn't really be conveyed. Because of how time operates, it really is eternal from the temporal perspective of this here human universe. Because this time runs orthogonal to God time, which itself runs orthogonal to the proper iterative time of the substrate. Okay, now I'm probably getting too detailed now. Just like that God details, like the sin, not only does it get destroyed by the evil, thus forwarding God's long term goals, it's also used to disrupt the channels that supply this reality with its structural reinforcement. It's just a nice bit of recycling, I guess. It's not, it's like efficiency. And I'm proud of it, even if it's not particularly interesting or comprehensible to a person.